A massive missile attack carried out on Odesa and Mykolaiv regions killed 89 Russian soldiers, Ukraine's Operational Command South said. The Ukrainian military has also reportedly regained access to the villages of Andriyivka and Lozove from Russian invasion forces. Over the previous night, in our area of responsibility, a massive missile attack was carried out on Odesa and Mykolaiv regions. Tactical and strategic aviation was involved. 5 Kh-22 missiles were fired, hitting the recreational infrastructure of the Zatoka resort village and a private estate. 2 country houses were destroyed and burned down, while 2 recreation centers and 2 diners suffered significant destruction, including from the ensuing fire. 2 civilians were injured, the report said Tuesday. Russian forces attacked the Mykolaiv region with more modified ammunition, launched by the S-300 air defense system. Ukraine struck enemies using Kh-22 missiles. A critical infrastructure facility, a parking lot, and a transport infrastructure object in the Olshansk community were affected, Ukrinform reported. The confirmed enemy losses in the attack include 89 soldiers, a T-62 main battle tank, MSTS and MSTB howitzers, a SANI mortar complex, 2 armored combat vehicles, 6 other vehicles, and an ammunition depot. 4 strikes were launched against the enemy with the use of attack aircraft, bombers, and helicopters. 4 enemy strongholds in the area of Andriyivka, Bylaherka and Blahodin were hit. Thus, Andriyivka was liberated and finally cleared of the Russian occupation forces, as well as Lozove, where Ukrainian troops had reliably secured regained ground a few days earlier, the Ukrainian military said. On Tuesday, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky said about 40,000 Russian soldiers have been killed in the war in Ukraine since it began on February 24. This number is already almost 40,000, that is how many killed people the Russian army has lost since February 24. And tens of thousands more were wounded and maimed, he said in his nightly address, Al Jazeera reported. Zelensky also added that if Russian officials won't disclose figures, everyone who still has any contacts in Russia or informational influence on their society should convey this simple fact to whomever possible. As the war entered its 6th month, Russia targeted Ukraine's southern Black Sea regions of Odesa and Mykolaiv with their raids, the Ukrainian military said. Long-range Russian Tu-22 M3 bombers and Su-30 and Su-35 fighter jets launched the attacks from the Black Sea, a Ukrainian Air Force spokesperson said. Earlier, the UK Ministry of Defense said Ukraine's anti-ship capability was hindering Russia's plan to seize Odesa from the sea. Russia almost certainly perceives anti-ship missiles as a key threat which is limiting the effectiveness of their Black Sea fleet. This has significantly undermined the overall invasion plan, as Russia cannot realistically attempt an amphibious assault to seize Odesa, the report reads. It also said Russia would continue to prioritize efforts to destroy Ukraine's anti-ship capability.